What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy JJ Vlog TV, man. Checking in with y'all. Real quick video, guys. Something I want to talk to y'all about real quick, man. Just kind of bring y'all up to speed on something that I've been thinking about doing for the past 4 to 5 months, man. And I think it's finally time to go ahead and say it. I think it's time to finally go ahead and do it. All right. With that being said, man, I want to talk to y'all real quick about semi-freeforming my hair. All right. For the past 4 to 5 months prior to this retwist, I had semi-freeform my hair for about 3 to close to 4 months. In that time frame, I was noticing that my hair seemed more healthier. And I'm just being honest. It seemed like it was a bit more healthier. Why? Number one, I felt like because I wasn't getting those retwists. And number two, because I was washing it more often. And number three, I think it's because I wasn't putting any products in my hair as far as retwisting goes. Not oils and things, but like the retwisting gel or edge control or whatever the case, right? I wasn't putting none of that stuff in my head. So I felt like my hair was flourishing better. And which led me to where I am current today, right? Based on that knowledge that I know a couple of months back, right? Prior to my wife doing this water retwist that y'all saw in my last update, I told my wife after that retwist, I said, you know what, I think I want to go ahead and semi-freeform my hair. With the possibility of in the future, possibly just freeforming it. But two of the biggest reasons why I want to semi-freeform my hair is because, number one, I don't care for retwists. I have came to the realization in the past 2 years, going on 2 years and a month here. My update will be on the 15th, so stay tuned for that though. I've noticed in the past couple of months, even through this whole 2 years that I've been, rocking my locks or whatever the case, man, I've noticed that I'm not a fan of the retwist look. I am not a fan of the retwist look. I do not like my parts showing. I do not like my scalp showing. I don't like parts and squares. I just don't. It's just something about that I just don't care for. Now, it does look fresh. Don't get it twisted. When you do have it like that, or when I do get it retwisted, or for those who got the locks that's watching the video, when you do have it, retwisted and parted and all that, and the scalp showing, man, it looks clean. It looks real clean. It looks real nice. But for me, it just doesn't do nothing. It just doesn't give me the same feeling that it gives me when I see my hair like this, where I don't see my scalp showing or nothing like that. I feel like this is me. This is really me, not the whole scalp showing thing, but this is me. This is what I like, right? So being that I was semi-freeforming my hair, I noticed that I also did it also. I'm sorry, let me go back a little bit. I also was semi-freeforming because I felt like I had some little thin dreads around the sides here. And that was another reason why I stopped retwisting for those months. Those are some of the main reasons why I wanted semi-freeform. Number one, like I said, was because I wasn't a fan of the whole, retwisting and the parting and my scalp showing. And number two, I think number two is my biggest reason, is the fact that I'm not putting the products in my head, man. I'm just washing, keeping them separated and going, maybe doing a little bit of light oil just through my hair in general, just down to the root, but that's about it. And honestly, my wife, she retwisted my last retwist on that update, right? And it was a water retwist. Mine is probably front 6, she used a little bit of gel. And even just with that water retwist, my hair held up. But my third reason why I really want to semi-freeform is because, when you get your retwist, right, it looks nice and fresh. It looks nice and fresh. But what I've noticed for myself, when I get a nice, fresh, parted retwist, I noticed that you can't really wash your hair. I feel like it's like a hairdo. I feel like you actually get your hair done. And I don't want to do that, because I know if I get my retwist and I have all my parts and stuff like that, it makes you not want to wash your hair, because if you wash it, then you pretty much wash it out that retwist. And if you went to the shop and spent $100-something on that retwist, and as soon as you wash it, the retwist come out, then you kind of shit out of luck, right? So that's those like my top 3 reasons why I want to semi-freeform my hair, and why I'm going to semi-freeform my hair probably from this point on. And I'll keep you guys updated with that as well. But, freeforming, the only reason why I don't want to freeform at this point is because I'm a little timid about the whole Congo thing, right? I really don't want a big Congo. I'm not really a big fan of the Congo. Now, don't get it twisted. I would freeform if there was a way to not have my locks turn into Congos, But I think the semi-freeform route is going to be perfect for me, being that I don't like the retwist, I don't like my scalp showing, and I know for a fact it'll allow my roots to thicken up even more, right? And I think that's what we all want. We all want our roots to thicken up better, so that we can have a real good base for the lock to grow out of. And I think semi-freeforming does help with that as well. So drop a comment, drop a like or whatever the case. Subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think, man. I'm semi-freeforming from here on out. I know my update is on the 15th, so we'll talk a little bit more about it after I give y'all the update on the 2 years and a month. I'll make sure I give y'all an update, and we'll talk a little bit more about this Freeform thing. But in the meantime, man, it's been your boy Jay checking in with you guys, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace.